Welcome back, Collective, to the Oracle's Desk. You are just in time for a Lord Ganesh reading. Now, I wish usually these readings start out with all kinds of joy and happiness and good feelings, but unfortunately, this poor elephants that I've been seeing lately have been in very dire straits, Collective. I hate to report, but getting free nonetheless. I saw an elephant that had been locked up for 20 years in a small little paddock with the chain around her. She was from a circus, and they wouldn't let her out or anything. So then she got free, but there's a few like that. It wasn't just that one. It was a few. A baby elephant stuck in mud. I saw a baby camel stuck in mud, too. So I knew right away Lord Ganesh needed us. So if that kind of tarot station sounds interesting to you, and that kind of tarot reading sounds interesting to you, well, you are in luck. You're going to get a free one right now. Hit subscribe, free way to support the channel. I will be putting my website back to straights as soon as I am ready to. I'm only doing tarot reads from now on. I'm not doing apothecary stuff, just because my money situation is getting a little better, and I'm moving more towards music right now. So anyway, bigkidtreehouse.shop for when the readings are available again. I'll let you all know. I knew that was about to end. Sorry, something else. Not anything to do with you. Something about a wish keeps coming up, too. I keep seeing wishes, 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 wishes. All right, and I just got called to grab a deck that I don't have, but let's get this card out first. See what Lord Ganesh needs. A new beginning. And some spiritual practice. Cool. I'll just take those two. And I will be right back with that deck. Grab the Gita just in case it gets real froggy, Collective, just in case. Now, this Buddha Dharma Oracle usually is not good to me, Collective, but every time you've been around, it has, so it might be a me and not a it. There's a new spiritual practice coming. Craving mind. You know, it's funny that card came up because some friends and I were talking about Johnny Five being alive. Somebody redid the Short Circuit robot. And when I was a child, it really resonated with me because I really liked need input. And I used to say that all the time. I still say it sometimes because, I'm pretty lame, Collective. Hit subscribe. I need your help. Need input. So you have a craving mind. Anything you use to seek excessive pleasure and avoid pain can trap you in a cycle of craving and compulsion. When you lean against pleasure to create a superficial happiness for a quick fix, you are feeling the hungry ghost within. You're feeding the hungry ghost within. That sounds like No Face. Oh, funny. Card 19, card number 1, card 20. 9 plus 1, Collective. Even I know that one, okay? So you are feeling a ghost within you, possibly. Lord Ganesh is sympathetic to this. I was also drawn to this smoke here. Maybe you've been worshiping at the false idol of wealth. Excuse me, collective. I'm fasting today. I'm running out on energy. All right, let's see here. You know what? I'm going to use the Gita. I know I don't normally do this. I usually don't like mixing all these, but excuse me. Why the heck not, right? Let's get the Gita. Spirituality. You are craving a new beginning to your spirituality. You are in the absolute right place. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. Hit subscribe, stay with me, don't leave me. On that note, no, I understand what you're saying. I've been on a new spiritual journeys as well. I feel like you've been called to it. You have a natural calling. And you can't keep ignoring it. Well, you can if you want to. Why are you no longer ignoring it? Ah, because you're hungry. That's right. And I'm hungry because I'm fasting. Your soul is hungry. You haven't fed it. Well, you can go to my music. Listen. I'm just kidding. Your soul is hungry. Feed the soul. Soul food. Mama. Come on, guys. Anything except all of those cards at once. True leader. You are. You know how I know you're a true leader? Because you need help and you're looking for help. You're looking for guidance. Yeah, you don't know if people are friends or enemies. You don't know. You don't know. There are a lot of secrets where you are. It's another thing about ghosts, right? You may resonate as a secret keeper. But you are a true leader, secret keeper. I don't know. I like to get this up for those who can do. Unlike me, the dabbler. Some of you are proficient. Okay, go ahead and screenshot that. All right, now. Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership are natural qualities by which Kshatriya works. Leadership again. We had something about leadership in the last reading. I think here we are 8 for 4. We are simply here to help you acknowledge that you are hungry, spiritually speaking. And now it could be because you had money issues. It could be just that you're growing up and you're ready for, you're ready to grow up and you feel an emptiness and you're here to address it and change. Change is at the Helm Collective. Well, you're in luck because if you stumbled around here, you are very good friends with fortune. And a true leader can admit when they have a failing or they are starving. That's a part of maturity. Now, you can immaturely admit that you have an issue, or you can maturely one, but I think you are maturely asking. You are starving. Your spirit is starving. That's dramatic. Can't be all that bad, good man. It can't be all that bad. Although you are at a stray tarot readers channel, hit subscribe collective. Let's see if we can't help this poor person. I think just to acknowledge it. I don't want to give you directions on where you should find your spirituality because, my darling, that's for you to do. But I will say that you probably have unconsciously, subconsciously done some kinds of things to start yourself on a path that you're completely unaware of. That being said, I can help you in the matter of oracle business. You're going to want to take note of the talisman and animals around you. So tattoos that have sayings, things like that. Do you have a bunny by the front door? Do you have a horse by the front door? Do you have a deer in the front lawn or a flamingo? Hit subscribe if you've got a flamingo for sure. Don't walk out of here and not stick around. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I like. Yeah, be cunning. Because at the end of the day, you are a psychic being. You're a very powerful psychic being. And so powerful that I can't control or influence you. Only you can do that. You're here because you are hungry. Your soul is hungry and you need a new beginning. You already know. You already have an inkling of what it is. Now, it could be getting into Buddhism. It could be getting into Christian beliefs. It is obviously going to. But these spiritual things are already all around you. And the lessons that you need to learn, you're already learning them. So do not feel a sense of lack because you do not lack. You are in repose. You are waiting. This is about time magic. And because you are maturing, you're understanding that. Spiritual practice is vital. We are building more than just kingdoms here on this plane collective. Something's been coming up a lot lately in the readings and downloads. What can we get? What can we do here? Oh, yes. Let's ask the stars. This is just confirmation and to tell you, get yourself organized, figure out what you're into, how are you feeling, where do you want to go, what's around you already, because what you're naturally drawn to is as valuable as where you've come. You might not want to look back. You might want to look forward. Start out something small, something just you can do every day to help kind of take down the desperation, because I do feel like you are very, I don't want to say you're unsure or wavering. You're conflicted as to how to start. You may be also being called to a new type of religion, and you have been very, very intensely into one type of spiritual practice. This is not abnormal. Manly P. Hall did a very extensive talk about the rise of America or something like that. And what it is that we are bringing all of these different divination techniques together and forming some kind of new something. All these stories and things that kind of run together. We're healing it. This divide, this fall of Babel. Okay, and one way to do that is bringing back our magic. So you may be like, oh God, I feel so gross. Why do I want to listen to a Lord Ganesh reading? What the hell's wrong with me? Nothing. Lord Ganesh is a positive and wonderful blessing in your life. And you shouldn't feel ashamed because you're being called and because you're, and I don't mean to be like a bitch or whatever, but maybe you are more gifted than the people around you and you are being called by more energies because you are resonating in a certain frequency. And these energies, you may fancy yourself a high priest or priestess. You may fancy yourself a shaman. You may fancy yourself a healer, a starseed, something like that. And you might be like, what the F is a starseed? I ain't no goddamn starseed. Well, but it keeps coming up, right? And that's how you know that you are tapped in. Another way to know you're tapped in, you might have excellent reflexes. You may be somebody who likes to rhyme, not rhyme all the time, but every once in a while a rhyme might come to mind and you might spit it out. People might think that you're crazy for that. That is you being a high priest or priestesses. If you can't sing, if you can sing, high priests and priestesses sing all the time. Like right now, I have, you can get a song in your head. Tonight's the night. It's going to be all right? So you don't know. There's a lot of people getting anointings right now. Be very careful with when you get angry and you speak. You have some spiritual authority. And Lord Ganesh is here to help you get through this block of being and feeling conflicted with whatever this new energy is that you're looking to read, because you are meant to read it. You are gifted and other energies will go to you. Now, you can shut it off if you want to, but good luck. I mean, if you're like me, and I got a feeling you are, because like, why else would you be here? Hit subscribe. You are going to be called to more than one spiritual practice. It is okay. It is of doing. I just learned the other day, there were in the office of, I just told this story, in the office of the king or the emperor back in ancient China, excuse me, collective, they had an oracle. And this oracle was in charge of magic. The Oracle of Magic is what they were called. And this oracle's job was to know how to use all different forms of divination and to be able to answer and help heal where there were problems within an energy. So, and I didn't even know there were oracles in China. Now I know. I knew there were oracles in Tibet. I know there have been oracles all over the planet, but I did not know in China specifically. So to find out that there was a whole office and we were supposed to pick up a bunch of different divination techniques and be very good at them, then, well, collective, you are in the right place. And Lord Ganesh is here to help you with this block. Let's get some more magic. Just a couple cards before we call it a day. Yeah, you have a hungry mind because you have energy that's looking to be exercised. Oh, one card float to the top. I like it. Are you ready? Let's be blown away. King of Pentacles. This could be you getting into earthly magic. What kind of earthly magic? Spirit. What kind of earthly magic? King of Pentacles is a very powerful person. It is in a kingdom as powerful as a king if you are the master of coin. Let me ponder this for a moment. Sorry about that, collective. I ran out of room. All right, so we got the King of Pentacles here, and he is doing some kind of earth magic. We're going to find out. I can see why you are having difficulty with this. You are a man of practical matters, or a woman, however it resonates, collective. I feel it. Heavy as a crown. And the crown can't be looking like a clown. Well, baby, you're going to look crazier than that because, this will hurt. You feel like this will hurt you. Well, sweet thing. Whoa, sweet thing. You're a magician, Harry. And the King of Disc is being called to hire. Yeah, you are being called to hire. You are going to choose. This is a disaster for you. I don't want to be a prophet. You have a witch wound. Yep. Oh, yeah, you do. Money manipulation. See, this is the problem. You don't see what you're doing as magic making. If you are making money, babe, you are making magic. Okay? You are a practitioner of the Pentacle Arts and Scribe Collective. So you're already doing magic. You just see it as a very practical thing because it is. And in fact, the more practical you are, the more money magic you're wielding. And you're deep in this practicality, and this is probably why. But there's a mirror here, so you are in a mirror challenge. You're going to make some new choices. I love how this guy has a pot leaf on his and a compass. Yeah. You've got a calling. I really believe you have an anointing, sir, or ma'am, sirs, ma'ams. But this is up to you, of course. I don't, like if you're feeling a lot of stress, but you need to understand you're already doing magic. So there's no real witch magic wound to heal yourself from because you're already adept at Pentacles magic. You are the King of Discs. Now, if you wish to go higher, you want to make yourself more flexible, more malleable. Two of Pentacles again came up in the last reading. And this opposition is giving Two of Pentacles, isn't it? If you want to go higher energetically speaking, and you feel like, I feel like you're here because you feel this high priest thing, and you're like, no, I feel like I've been getting some anointings. I've been feeling like I can spout some stuff off. I've been feeling like I need to talk to the light beings and the bubbles and subscribe. Because you probably do. Just go with it, man. Relax. Be cunning. Be in charge of it. You are the King of Discs. You are working pentacle magic. You already are working magic, my angel, my love, my sweet, my darling. So just once you understand that and you see your everyday actions as magical, okay, I'll tell you, you're more magical than most of the people around you because can most of the people around you make money? Exactly. And how do they do that? 9 to 5, magic stripping. Absolute black magic. 9 to 5. Yeah, I said it. You are already working magic. You just don't see your work as magical. That's because you having that perception of magical, of practicality is a part of the magic of Pentacles. And it's funny because the King of Discs is the last in the lower arcana, and the next is the Magician. Where's the Magician in this deck? I'm sorry, Collective. I need to take a Zyrtec. I have not been taking care of myself, and I'm trying not to eat today. So let's find the Magician and then get you on your way, Magician. And then we'll see what the Magician's around and see if that is indeed what is blocking your path. Because again, usually if it's just you. But you have discovered that you possess the sight, and this may freak you out. Yeah, that high priest thing, you can't take your eyes off it, can you? Mysteries are calling to you, sirs or ma'ams. Here we go, high priest. Order magic. Order magic. It's a good bit of order magic underway for you, sir. It's coming quick, too. Prepare your soul and choose wisely. Are you black? Are you white? Are you gray? Anyway, this is really interesting energy. Notice here how this particular priest has the 2 pentacles above him. It's Aries season. I'm excited for you. I feel like this has helped. I feel like you don't need any more guidance. You are the King of Discs. You understand now how your magic works. Start noticing how you use your Pentacles magic to make money. Start speaking of it as your magic. If you wish to ascend higher, you will. You are a very interesting energy. I have enjoyed you thoroughly. And I hope you come back. And Lord Ganesh is here, and he likes you, so you can't be going too wrong. And on that note, I'm going to close this energy out. It was very nice meeting you. Please come back. And good luck with your ascension, Master.